Okay, I'm back. Now, I want to say this because I want to clarify this. I noticed that running YouTube, because I am doing this particular video to be personal. If you want to unsubscribe, please can you just leave so that, I'm trying to build my platform and I'm not going to be biased. And not only that, I'm not going to be hateful. I'm going to hold everybody accountable because I'm going to be doing more, even news feed, political topics, and also what is happening in the real world. I'm trying to build my podcast. And I don't want to come across to everybody as hateful. I don't want to, focus on one person's topic all the time. Now I understand this might get into some people's feelings, but I'm going to say this because it needs to be said. Negativity in YouTube blows up your channel, and I have noticed that it blows up your channel. But I want to ask, how many of those people that subscribe to you when you are negative could actually help you when you are in need? I've seen many channels out here that were negative and biased. When they get taken down or when they hit the wall or hit the hard road, none of their subscribers come out to help them. So I'm just going to call it out. None of their subscribers will come out, or people that watch them would come out to actually speak about it. None of their subscribers would come out and stand for them. Many of the subscribers would be out there laughing and say, oh, that person had a big mouth. This person had a big mouth. They talk about this. They talk about that. And at the end of the day, who are you portraying yourself to when you have people like that as subscribers? So I'm going to say this. I'm going to speak my truth. And it might be that you do not share the same mindset with me, but I'm still going to speak my truth. And I'm going to be fair to everyone. And I'm going to literally, I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm here to be fair. And the reason why I opened this YouTube channel was because I want to be fair and I want to speak the truth. And I'm not here to be biased. And I'm not here to shame others, but to speak the truth. And if that does not go with you, if that does not make you feel better, well, there's the door. Because this is the thing. I understand when people say that, like, I'm not getting help from anyone. Even when my channel was growing from negative comments, negative, portraying, like focusing on one particular group of people, it was blowing. Because this is the thing. Some people need therapy. And I am not your therapist. I am sorry to tell you that. I'm not your therapist. But I am somebody that is definitely going to bring content in here and actually share it. And I'm not going to be biased against that. I'm not going to try to be biased in any way, or actually 100% all of my time be hating on one particular person or one particular group. I am not that person. I am not. So if you want to unsubscribe, please do it fastly, do it quick, so that I can know who is still here and who is still standing with me, even when I come out with the truth and actually speak about the truth and not be biased against anybody. Because I understand when I started this channel, when you talk negatively about someone or about a particular group of people or men, let's just cut it straight. A lot of people are like coming over there, and let me just say this. You get more toxicity. You think you're doing well at the first point, you think it's going well, even though you're speaking the truth, you still get some people that come into that space, and your mental health is absolutely going to be ruined. And I'm not going to sit down here and lie and say my mental health was healthy at one point, because if you guys notice, I have literally put my channel on pause many times. I have literally not come out here and made any kind of content, because sometimes it gets to you. It gets to you mentally. You start thinking to yourself, is this the kind of person I am? And at the same time, I'm not going to exonerate anyone that does not deserve exoneration. I'm not. I'm not going to speak highly and kindly of anyone that does not deserve it. Now, my channel, I'm going to say this, I'm trying to build it in a way that everyone can actually share their perspective, give their commentary, and actually speak their mind. And I know that this might offend a lot of people, like, why don't you focus on me? Focus on me. I'm sorry. But that's not how I want to build this place. I want this place to be stress-free. And I want people to be able to come in here, even if I want to do a business, podcast. I want to talk about business, how to increase your finance. I'm going to do that. If I want to talk about the news, I'm going to talk about the news. I'm going to talk about what is going on popularly. I'm going to talk about every other aspect of what is happening in society. And I want everybody to actually view the world, open your eyes. And in many ways, now, I'm going to say this. I know I mostly don't watch anybody's podcast anymore, because I'm done with the toxicity, to be sincere with you. I'm not going to base my whole life and my whole podcast on something, because let me tell you something. When I was literally suffering and had to take a break because I needed a break to think about myself, nobody came up here and said, oh, how are you doing? The only person I normally see here is Sunflower. I see other people, but it's so hard to have other people write anything in the commentary section. And I'm not going to say others are not doing, because that would be terrible of me. Other people do. But Sunflower is always here. That is somebody that I know that whenever I come online, she's always here. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? The people that actually like you are going to be there. The people that just there for negativity are just going to be there for negativity. And I'm going to say this. If you are somebody that is creating the podcast, you have to be genuine. You have to be fair to everybody. You have to not be biased. It's not a must to go fight other content creators or bash other content creators or talk bad about other content creators. Mind your business. Do what pays you. I'm not getting paid, by the way. And that's why I said, you know what? When I did the podcast today, I said, people that want to donate to help me, continue doing what I do in this particular podcast should. Because normally I pay. And I'm not going to stand here and lie. I've been doing this when did I open this channel? For all those that have been here for a long time, that know how long I've opened this channel. I funded it by myself. I've never asked anybody. So I'm saying, okay, if you're a fan and you actually like my podcast, yes, donate something to actually help this podcast. But at the same time, I'm not going to be sitting down here and just doing something about and be biased 24/7 because somebody doesn't want to hear something about somebody. Oh, if it's this person, oh, it better not be a zaddy that did something and you come over here and talk bad about him. Oh, but there is a record, or there is something, there is an evidence that you see in the internet, but when you come over here and talk about what is happening in the real world, some people be like, oh my God, she talking about zaddy, she's so bad. No, see, let me tell you something. I'm somebody that I don't care. I don't worship anybody. I don't care. When you're a terrible person, I'm going to speak of you and tell the world, hey, you're a terrible person. And it does not matter the skin of your skin tone. It does not matter your skin tone. If you're a terrible person, yes, I'm going to talk about you. But that does not mean I'm going to center myself in looking for, terrible people. But if it's worth it for everybody to know, I will talk about it. But I'm going to say this. My podcast is to center everything in society. That goes with finance, goes with what is happening, rumors, and everything. Yes. So for those people in the back that are planning on unsubscribing, please can you leave the room immediately, because I'm going to say this. I do not have the time. I'm trying to build this platform newly. I'm trying to bring more people to actually hearing what I have to say, people that can relate to my mindset. Because I haven't had help from anyone. And I've never begged. You get me? I've never been in that position. And I've never been the one that is going to come out. I'm not going to be the one that is going to come out here and start fighting with another content creator. I'm not going to be that one. I will never be that one. And I understand that when I started this channel, it was based on a certain demographic. But toxicity and hatred, or I understand the pain. Don't think I don't understand the pain. I absolutely understand where the pain is. But there is a point in time and life that you move on, you get help, and you just move on and try to find happiness. Because at the end of the day, I am a content creator. And that is it. The people that want to hear about it, they're going to come over here. People that don't want to, they're going to move on. Now, I just wanted to address this. I am not going to be a bitter person. When I came to YouTube, I saw a lot of content creators rise by talking. There is a lot of toxic topics that go on there. And when they fall, let me tell you something. When those content creators fall, some other people make videos about it. They laugh about it. They kickle about it. People get dogs. Pain. So I'm not here for that. I'm absolutely not here for that. So I'm going to be waiting for all those that want to get out to get out. Please get out fast, get out quick, leave. Because I'm not going to be creating content for someone that is going to be just planning on getting out. You can leave, because this is the thing. I'm going to be creating more content. Like I said before, I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to be shining light on the world and bringing more topics that are going, out there. Because I'm going to say this. I was watching TikTok and I saw in many states in the US shootings. Do you know how many kids got, like some of them, one lost her life because she mistakenly drive into somebody's driveway, or how you guys call it, drive through or driveway, and she lost her life. The other boy, he's in recovery. Those are important topics to talk about. Those, I feel like, are very important topics to talk about, which I'm going to be talking about in my next section. Because I don't want people to be covered, literally cover you with a veil. Yes, there are people that are out there that don't like you or don't like your skin tone, but there is one point in time you're gonna look at those people and move on and be like, you know what? I can't deal with you. And I'm not, if you don't want to be with them, you say, I'm not gonna be with you. I've seen what you've been doing for generations. I've seen the pain you put my mothers, everybody through. I am not gonna repeat that, cycle, and move on and try to be happy and try to actually get into the world. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. For those who want to support my channel, you know what to do. Whatever you donate, I'm going to be using it for the thumbnails and StreamYards. But I'm definitely going to be giving you worthy contents. But I'm definitely, one thing I'm not going to be doing is being biased. I'm going to judge everybody accordingly. I'm going to talk about everybody accordingly. I'm going to speak of everybody, everyone. Everybody. I don't care if you black, if you white, nobody. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to literally talk about everyone and talk about the situation. And when I want to do my finance video for every other person that is interested in finance, I am going to do that. Because I have another one coming up, but I don't want to do it for now. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. You all stay blessed. And for those who want to move out, yeah, you see my thumbnail. Please move out fast so that I can know who is really here for me. Now, thank you all for being here. Have a great day and goodbye.